Good blessed May the 24th, 2022, Tuesday. It's about 5:46 p.m. Greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessing of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't even matter whether you like me or not, whether you give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Today what I want to talk to y'all about, just keep on talking about, is how God is steady revealing things concerning my enemies and my attackers. You know, they all is one. I want you to listen real careful. Now, the Carbondale, Illinois. Hey, make a block, and I'll be done. All right. Carbondale, Illinois. I want to start off telling you about Carbondale, Illinois. Most of y'all that don't know, my son was found lynched, hung there, and the authorities trying to claim he committed suicide. You know, if you don't know the story, just look at some of my YouTubes and you will see it. But Carbondale, Illinois, population in 2020 was 25,400 people. All right, now, those of y'all know I've been trying to get help from the NAACP in Carbondale. Nothing, with the exception of one brother who don't really deal with the chapter in Carbondale. I've been trying to get help from the national chapter, but I'm gonna focus on Carbondale and Charleston for right now, as far as my enemies and attackers. Now, I've had all type of people. All right, now, all type of people, especially a lot of black people that's trying to help these white supremacists, that's law enforcement officials, cover up my son's death. Now, here it is, just yesterday on May the 23rd, 2022, Monday, the NAACP in Carbondale, Illinois, their chairperson for the criminal department, Nancy Maxwell. Now, you will see her a lot of times, her and some of them other black women groups. Only thing that they doing is raping the community, the black community, when they get these grants. That's all they trying to do is get grants. You hear her criticizing people, but yesterday they had a little protest or a march that's supposed to have been at 6 o'clock in Carbondale. I got over there, but I looked from a distance. At 6 o'clock, it wasn't but two of them. Remember, the population, and it was to curb the violence. The population is 25,400, maybe more than that now. That was 2020. Now, a little bit after 6, about 6:30, here come one of my other enemies. Right? You know, I look at Nancy Maxwell as being an enemy on the fact that she had me file a complaint, a discrimination complaint against the Carbondale Police Department on May the 10th, 2021, and I emailed it to her on the 11th. Now, look at this. Here it is. I haven't heard nothing at all. I'm almost done. I heard nothing at all. But now she out there with the chief of police who helped cover up Stan Reno of Carbondale and one other police. They holding a sign out saying, "Stop the violence." Show you what the community think of them. Only 20 people, about 20 people showed up out of the whole population of 25,400 people. No more than 20 people showed up. You know why? Because they know Nancy Maxwell and the NAACP and the police department, which is ran by the Ku Klux Klan, white supremacists, You see what I'm saying? They know what they doing. They covering up cases like my son. But that just to show you the people, I got more people helping me underground than the police chief and the chairperson for the NAACP in Carbondale had to show up at one of their rallies. Ain't that something? Now, if I'd have came, we'd have had close to that 25,400. But let's get here to Charleston, Missouri. I want y'all to do the math on this here. If y'all don't remember who Joe Fallaci was a mafia figure. He got caught up and he became an informant for the feds. Charleston, Missouri got a Joe Fallaci. You see what I'm saying? And y'all know who the Joe Fallaci is. He got his little episodes on his new page with his new name he using now. You see, y'all know who I'm talking about now. This same guy and one of his friends, they used to get mocked or fake YouTube channels and Facebook channels and try to attack me, saying things about my dead mother, saying things about my World War II dad, even coming around here attacking. But now, I'm going to call him Joe Fallaci. He got a different name. He using a different name now. I'm going to show y'all the math. This Negro, they had him and his other two buddies. One of them they had wearing a wig. He stayed down the street from me in the project. He lost now because his other two buddies is locked up. Y'all remember him? Chip Dipper. You see what I'm saying? He's Chip and they done dipped his ass. He gone. You see what I'm saying? Down the street in the projects with nothing. But his other two buddies, one of them is in the penitentiary, not in the penitentiary, but fighting a Fed case because his other buddy that all of them was trying to attack me is Joe Fallaci now. He working for the Feds. He would tell y'all he started working for the Feds in 2020 when somebody was talking about killing him. But let me show you how he lied. Now, do the math. He said 2020. Now, I got paperwork that I showed somebody that in 2019, y'all remember when him and his buddy was up there by the police station harassing me and I put it on my YouTube. That was April of 2019. Now keep it up now. Keep your math up. Get your pencil and paper out. Some of y'all adults that can't keep it up, get your kids that can do the little math. Now, April, I filed a report against him. May we went to court and they continued it. This individual had a Fed come to my house with a Charleston police officer to ask me to stop making YouTube videos about them. This 2019. Now, how is you have a Fed come to my house and ask me to stop making YouTube? And I told him no. And we went to court. He told the judge, this Joe Fallaci. This is the one that said he was a gangster, he a killer. You see what I'm saying? And the only reason he turned informant is cause somebody was gonna try to kill him. Now, that was in 2020, he said, but like 2019, he had connection with the feds then. He even told it in the court. He told the judge. He said, I told the feds. The feds said, what if we get Raymond to stop making YouTube videos about y'all? Would y'all leave him alone? And Joe Fallaci, the one that got his little podcast, whatever he want to call it. Hey now. He said that he bet the feds his badge that I wouldn't stop making my YouTube. And he told the judge the Fed lost his badge. Yeah, the Fed had lost his badge because I wouldn't do it. So the Feds gave it to him. And while y'all seen him attacking me, talking about how he ran Vine Street when he was young, you see what I'm saying? How tough he is. You know, how he a part of this mob. But now, you see, he didn't just start snitching in 2020. He was snitching 2019, 2018. If y'all go back, he was snitching back in 2017 when he got busted selling cigarettes. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to leave it alone for right now, but I'm going to let y'all know God is revealing these people, the snitches. And then look, He feels so bad that he done got caught up. He telling on the other snitches. And some of the snitches that he telling on, I ain't saying all of them that he mentioned the snitches, but the snitches that he telling on or revealing, some of them come to me telling me, why are you calling this man a snitch? Because he is a snitch. Now he done revealed you a snitch. Peace be still.